what was your journey like starting trading and just
You said what was my
getting
journey
your,
like?
yeah, like getting your edge? Like how was it before you got your edge?
Well, it was crazy, to be honest, because I came across trading when everything was still dark, because now there's a lot of light in trading. I came across trading 2019. So the reason I took trading was because I asked myself, what do I want to be doing growing up? Because I won't say I came from a poor background. I came from a middle background actually, because my dad, I went to a private school. It's not like he has the money, like a lot of the money. No, he doesn't. But he just his own is that he only gave birth to two children, and he was like, I cannot watch them going to federal school and all. So my final year, my dad lost his job. He lost his job in a way that they didn't pay him for like 13 months straight. Do you get like they didn't pay him like 13 months straight? He worked with a private firm. So, although when I was in school, I was always selling because I just love making money. Although when I was in school, the money that it gives me is not always enough. And I'm kind of person that I just like making my money. And I don't like asking in for too much. Like maybe I want to buy a book and everything. So I sell things in school and I sell things online. So I used to sell Sha. So, and doing my 400 level, after you pay my school fees, I was able to pay for my clearance and everything. So now I ask myself, wait, though after I'm done with school now, will I carry my certificates and go to this wicked world whereby imagine somebody working with someone and they don't pay you for 13 months straight. Like he actually affected everybody in our house. Like he affected him, my dad, he affected me. But it would have really affected me. I think I'm not like doing business at all. And I look at into business, I'm like, business is something that anybody can come tomorrow and do because then I was doing a business online and it was all this waist trainer, this was like around 2019. I was selling online actually. I was doing it, selling from school, from I just find myself doing everything. And that's why I said, what if tomorrow one big man just come and flood the business? Meanwhile, that same 2019 was when Tasha, Big Brother, um started selling online. She was not selling waist trainer, all these rich people, all these big women. We're not selling this thing. I'm like, "Ah, no, it's like business is not my way. Oh." So I will look like I was like business, no, because of I just feel anybody can come in with any kind of funds, you don't know, they may have connection with politicians, I don't know. They may have connection with fraud money, and you are just doing legit also. Do you get? And I look at 9 to 5, like federal, private, federal, if they change like one government should leave now, the other government come into power, they can say that there's some people to go and sit down at home. Some people should continue to work. Like crazy, crazy rules and everything. I'm like, "Ah, I cannot believe my life with what evil." So meanwhile, I came across trading that same 2019. So that's why I picked trading actually. And I was thinking, life is going to be sweet. Life is going to be sweet. Everything was really dark. Nobody knew anything. Well, I got scammed. I learned from different people. See, most people tell me that, oh, they want to go and watch YouTube videos and everything. I'm like, enjoy your YouTube video, watch it, yeah? Because I know that I have actually sat down, watched this video from left to right, and I know that it doesn't really worth it. So what was I now doing? I was also like, after school, I tried to apply for a job, but my mind was not really there because I know that once I get into that job, like onto that system, before you know it, you start getting old, you start having bills, you start giving birth to children, and you start that rat race all over again. And one person can just tell you one day, oh yeah, go and sit down at home, go and do this, go and do that. And I'm like, no, no, no. Although I was applying, I was just putting my mind. And I started accounting. I wanted to start doing ICANN. And I remember this country, somebody who do ICANN finish, you will not see job. I can't not see any job. Although I saw one job, sure. I saw one job for like I only worked for like 7 months. I left. When I left, they even thought maybe I have something to go and do. I thought that is serious. I tried a lot of business, yeah. I tried a lot of business, but I was always late. I was always in that um thinking about trading from 2019, 2020 to 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Till now, I was always thinking about it, always finding my way around to just learn, learn, learn. So when it comes to trading, there's a lot of things me personally I have known because I have gone through a lot of different experience. Yes, I know how this industry works. I know how this industry revolve. I understand everything. I know different ways of trading because I've learned different things. Do you get? So I just everything about priority. Just put your priorities right. And it was not really easy for me too because I tried to then I just thought that and I remember that oh I used to draw when I was young. I started figuring out my drawing skills because I didn't draw for like 10 years straight. I didn't draw it was really bad that people that knew me in university, they didn't know that I know how to draw until I finished from school. Because I was not drawing, I was studying my accounting. I remember and I saw that if I start drawing now, I can just save few money to help myself. So I have to go and figure out my I think it took me like 1 year to get back my drawing well again because of you're not practicing something for 10 years. You cannot cheat nature. So I was not drawing. Later, and I remember that, oh, I was not trying to grow my hair too. I was growing my hair. The reason I wasn't growing my hair was because I don't really have much to be making my hair. So I was not trying to be growing my hair and everything. Someone like came to come meet me. Then, what am I using to grow my hair? She said the oil. I'm like, oh, I can even sell the oil too. So I saw the oil. So I was just trying to sustain myself. Like and I'm the person that I try to read books a lot. I read books a lot and I try to study things, study people. I saw the way after my dad, other people in his age were leaving job. Those that even left job well, like they left job well, they'll now pack their money and invest in a business and everything will just go. I don't know if people understand what I'm saying. Like I try to look at all these things like, okay, these people that like my parents' mates, my parents' friends, they'll just do fast like all your life you're doing 9 to 5. You don't have an idea of business. And your old age, because of you finish work, you were paid well, you just pack the money and go and start doing one business. The next thing, your business is going to go down. The thing is that when it comes to business, the only way you can easily multiply your money in business is experience. And you don't have the experience and you cannot fool it. You cannot fool it. You just lose the money. So most of them actually still went through because some of them after work they have to go and invest in farm that you don't know that you're not done for the past for something years of your life. You're working for someone, you're doing 9 to 5, and you want to come and start doing farming and you think you will understand it. Fine, fine. You can employ people, but those people are looking for ways to put you down. That is Nigeria for you. Why is that many people are not investing in Nigeria? Because of people are not really trustworthy. Like I don't really trust people. Do you get? So like I also saw those parts. Like I saw those pattern. Like no, 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 no. So I was just doing the least I could, and I was not having any savings. To be honest, I was not having any savings. I'll pack my natural hair, any it is. I will pay for this course. I've paid a lot of people for to learn trading. To be honest, I've paid a lot of people. I don't know if you know Dax. I've paid Dax. I think Dax spoke about it. Even he removed from his group, but that is his business. I should have paid him to learn, and I don't know somebody was teaching. I'm not saying that he does not teach well, but I just don't understand what he was teaching. And I paid some other people I don't want to mention on this class. And like that. So it's well, but the journey is easy if you do things the right way. It's easy now because I have students that joined this year and I'm making money, like making money. They joined this year. I think I started my first class like January. I told them I'll teach like how I trade is like 3 weeks study. I'll just explain to you. And some people will digest things fast, fast. Some people will take time to digest things fast, fast. So it's fast. And you see, I think I have one 17 years old boy that just on your level that is doing well. I was just looking at him. He come and show me his result. I'm like, oh, I hope you're enjoying your profit. He's like, yes, he's doing well. Happy for him. Because nowadays it's just the information is everywhere, but still some people still fall to the wrong hand, and still some people we get it right. The most important thing is just priority. Just have a priority right, know what you want, and that's it. That's just it. Just know what you want. Ask yourself, what do I want to be doing with my life in 10 years? Don't look at now. Look at future. 10 years from now. Apart from this, above all, I don't have. If I should have, who is that? I know that above all, if I should do, if I'm done, and I start having like younger ones in any form, I know that as they're coming into this life, they are going to have one skill. That's what I know. As they're coming into this life, they're going to have one skill. If I was a medical doctor or an accountant, I cannot be teaching my children how to operate, do surgery in my house. They have to go to school, they have to go and apply for this, they have to have this certification, they have to have this thing before they can make money. But me as a trader, if I should have any children, once you are 5 years old, 6 years old, they come and start playing, turn into game, and just life is good. So that's another reason I saw all those things. I saw those things through. I was looking at life. I didn't look at life like 1 year to now, 2 years to now. I look at life 20 years to now, 25 years to now. What I want to do with myself. So that is where people actually get it wrong. You look within, you look at today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. See, even if the economy is bad, 29 years, 20 years to come, there will still be Nigeria, and some people will still be living here, and some people will still be surviving. Some people will just think, okay, oh, because of Buhari is increasing, Naira has turned to how much is Naira self? Okay, Naira is already like 160 per Naira, 1,600 per Naira. Ah, Russia will soon take place. Russia Kaka is not taking place. You wake up tomorrow morning and still face the same problem. So, hey, that you know that you will keep facing. So why don't you not change something about it right now? Rapture is happening. You are going to come next year, next tomorrow, yeah, in next 50 years, people will still be living in Nigeria, and Nigeria is still going to. Do you know how many times? I don't know, maybe how many of you used to hear this thing, that the thing that Jesus Christ is coming, so dates. Jesus Christ is. Nowadays, I don't even hear those kind of nonsense again. See, just that is it. You always see it will always be there. Your problem will always be opening that it and looking at you like this. So the question now is priority. What are you prioritizing in your life? If you're not prioritizing anything in your life, nothing is going to happen. So that is it. That is just it. Even though you think that, oh, I saw something with jackpot and everything. I even thought about jackpot. Jackpot, we all know what is happening over there now. They cannot lie to us. Before they slide to us that everything is rosy. I don't know if there are Nigerians on this call, but if you are staying in a part like Lagos, or you see all these kind of well, let me not talk about that. But you should know that the way foreigners come into a particular state, they'll treat them like foreigners. They cannot have the same entitlement that citizens have. You get so, and then they need the fact that you're going to their country. They need you, because who is going to sweep their house? Who is going to wash their plates? Who is going to wash their anus after using the toilet? Their old people. Who is going to take care of their old? Who is going to like they need cleaners, they need people that carry their debt and everything. They need so that's why Nigerians and will always be welcome abroad. And even though you want to go to tomorrow, you're always welcome. They always welcome you because they need you too. So that's just it. So everything is about ask yourself, what do you want from life? Ask yourself. And let me tell you something. Life is hard, to be honest. So now you now pick your own hard. Pick your hard. I read something. They say that being close to God is hard. Being far from God is hard. So pick your hard. To be a good Christian is not easy. And to be far from God is not easy. So pick your hard. To be a trader is not easy. And to be a trader is not easy. Not to be a trader too, it has its own risks. Everybody is facing their risks. They just think, okay, because of trading now, the risk is like known. I can set to enter a trade now and I want to risk $100 and lose it now and it's known. You that you are doing, what if, let me just go to, what if they employ me? What if they promote me? What if, your own is what if you're facing risks every day. They are leaving your house every day is a risk. The world is so risky that nobody is going to live here alive. So why are you not doing what you want to do? Like, what are you scared of? Let that face your fears. Nothing is coming to come and save you. 20 years from now, Nigeria is going to be still be Nigeria. If they want to increase the money, if they want to increase Naira from since they have given birth to many of you on this call, what have they really increased in this country that really reduce? Nothing, nothing. So, well, that's that about me and how I think, how I see life. This is just how I'm seeing life. I can say this and you can see it in another dimension and you be like, no, it doesn't work that way with you. That one too is fine, no problem. So let's talk about today's topic. Oh, one have question again. So also, can I make a short video not to set up chat on TradingView? Is there now? Wow. Which university did you want to come and you want to go to my university? Yeah, so I did. I have one account certificate like that. I left it. Yes. Life is not messed up, oh. Life is sweet. And when money enter, life is sweeter. Who said life is messed up? You don't know anything. Oh, the fear of retirement. Well, if you like do 9 to 5, I don't have other experience on that thing. And say, okay, you're done with 9 to 5. You want to go and invest. See that all your money. Do you know how many old people that actually because of the fact that I stayed I stayed under my parents for a very long time. Actually, I stayed under them for a very long time. Many people after school they'll leave their parents. I stayed because of I don't have money now. I have to stay with them and I'm eating whatever they have in the house. So I was able to see how the rest of their friends are struggling. It's not only them that they're even struggling. I was able to see the way one person open pure water business. The next thing some boys will come and some people they'll sell pure water, they'll not drop money. Another person did farming. Will go and monitor the farming itself later. Later you will be sick. Later I'll just be like, eh. Another person is doing one of my mommy friend is to sell minerals in bulk and everything. Do you want to monitor? Oh, like for real, I've been by thinking about that shit for a long time. Think about it very well, exactly the future. You know that I don't know who said this blaming of the economy is an excuse to put in. See, even though you go to any country any country, I don't know, but maybe Dubai and the rest, I don't know those countries, they said they have to pay their citizen. But you blaming the country is you wasting your time. Stop blame, nothing will change. It is you that will pick what you want. Nothing will change. Have you ever asked yourself that, okay, when all these rich people they are becoming rich, give my parents' age, why was my parents not rich like them? Yes, your parents did their very best, but maybe they didn't. Maybe there are some things that those people expose themselves to that out of fear, our parents did not expose themselves into. And that is how our parents can always do the best that they could. And when they not give it to many of us, they might be wishing, "Ah, I wish my daddy is Otedola." But after doing your own now, so your son might be wishing that my daddy is Davido. Ah, God, why is my daddy not Wizkid like this? So do the work now. Put in the work before you're trying to be wishing that why again is doing well. Why not why not Burna Boy? Oh, I wish I was Burna Boy's son. Or Arya Star daughter. Well, why they still not give birth to me? So do your own now, oh, before your child wishing that Arya Star give birth to them, that is not you. So make see, let me tell you something. Even though Russia happened and maybe Tinubu or what happened to Tinubu, do you know who the next person is? See, an average Nigerian is corrupt. And start from the police. An average Nigerian is corrupt. Do you know if I'm going out, do you know how many times police will stop us and be collecting bribe for what? What do we do? I don't know paying people salary. So it's not really about Tinubu. See, forget Tinubu is see, let me tell you something. Tinubu is not part of your problem. The problem is much. So now start asking yourself, what can I do now that all these people will not matter to me? That is the question you should be asking yourself. What do I have to do that all these people do not matter to me? Because right now, whatever the fuck they want to do with their life does not matter to me. Yes, as long they don't say that our trading platform, they cannot even say it because it is forex. Excuse me, forex is existing before most of them even enter power, so they can't even say shit. Um, the risks of as in the risks of employment cannot be calculated. Like I was just like, look at someone else. Like that was actually that was really painful because this man will leave his house every day, go to work for 13 good months. It wasn't paid. You know, some people like they will leave like as a living office, they won't give you like extra money as compensation and everything. This man not receive compensation though. Even 13 good months and he was training children in school. So it wasn't that easy for him. Oh. And I was like, hey, all these people are wicked though. They're wicked, they're heartless, they're anything. So that is that. Let's go into today's topic. I don't know if you have any question. I tried to go through the DMs. Wait, hope people can hear me. I hope I'm not talking to myself since morning.
We can hear you.
Okay. So,
Oh, I can hear you.
all right. So, today is about how to scale ProFirm. I tried to add ProFirm trading into this free class just to allow some people that don't know that hello, even if you are broke, you can still trade as long as you have a good skill that you can do well. Like you have a skill, you can as long as you have this. If you don't have a skill, you don't come and be buying profile. You're just dashing them your money. So I just added to this free class to allow people to be aware that you don't have to have 1 billion to be a trader, eh? And you don't have to be a rich person to be a trader. But what you have to have is you have to have a skill to trade. And this particular topic is about how to scale up your profile. You can not only your profile, even your personal funds, how to scale up. So maybe I don't know how I'm going to do this thing. I don't know how I'm going to be drawing on the screen, but I'll try my best. So it's not easy to talk. Oh. So maybe you have $100 for your trading. That this is what you have. That you want to use it to trade. And this one, let's talk about personal funds first. I have $100. Even if you don't know what you are really doing in the markets, but you have, even if your skill is not that sharp, but your skill is 70% accurate. That means if you are taking 10 trades, you'll probably win 7 and lose 3. And this is your capital. At the end of the month, or maybe you calculate it based on month or based on week, month, week, end of the 2, or year, any of those ones. You should end up being profitable. Or if your skill is just 50% accurate, that means if you win 5 times, you can lose 5 times. See, when it comes to trading, you can lose. It's true. Even in normal business, we still used to lose, abi. Some people used to do importation, the next thing you hear that ship can slide. Some people used to go to work every day, the next thing may the souls of everybody that used to leave their house and come back and rest, that have lost their life through that process, rest in peace. Actually, we see things like BLT accident and everything. We had all these kind of things, and most of them were like going to office that the 9 to 5. I think, oh yeah, I even heard about. I think it was 2023 I heard about it. I really cried because of this one people left their work to go to work. It's also a risk. And I remember when I was working, I worked for 7 months. I work at a bank actually as a teller. That's one of the reasons I waited 9 to 5. So so they took me to one branch, and I was coming back from work as late as like I wrote on my when I wanted to employ when I wanted to employ I wrote on my address, I wrote everything. For some reason, maybe one staff was not available, so they used me to go and do relief staff. And that place is very far from my house, like very, very far. And that branch is not like I'm not used to the branch system. So I left work as they say it's 9 to 5, right? I left work as around to 10 that day. I got home 12. What if something bad has happened to my enemy? I'm very sure the bank will not even do anything because of the last time I heard that something happened to somebody. It was that they kidnapped one of their staff. It was the colleagues that contributed. The bank did not contribute 1 naira for the person's ransom. And so like these are risks that everybody's taking. Everybody's always taking risks. That is it. Everything is risky. Just you breathing air sometimes is risky. They can tell that you are breathing something that is affecting your lungs or that's affecting your heart. Like, just get different things every day. Everything is risky. Just you being seen is risky. You don't know who is planning for somebody's enemy. You don't know who will just look at you and be like, this person is so fine. Let me go to the village. Like you really don't know all these things. Ah, oh, okay. I have 10 minutes more. So the thing is that even if you're going to take 5 trades, you're going to take 10 trades, you're going to win 5 and lose 5. You'll be profitable. So what you're going to do is that when you have your capital, you ask yourself, how much can I lose? What is the accuracy of my analysis? So when you figure it out, so you cannot divide this capital by um by 10. So you know that each trade you'll be risking $10. So if you divide this by 10, by 10 trades. So you'll be risking $10 per trade. And if your trade go against you, you are losing the $10. But if your trade go in your favor, you should be making at least 3% of what you are risking. That means you should be making at least $30. You should be making at least 3. That means your trade should go what? Give you, if you're risking 10, you should be expecting to make $30 in back. If this was your risk, this should be your profit that you are expecting for the trade. And but if it don't go well, you can lose your $10. When I started trading, I was always I don't used to target so much. I don't used to be greedy. I was always targeting 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. I did that for like 6 months. 6 months, and I figured out that even just making 3% of what you are risking per trade, it's not a bad idea. It is a good one. So this is the same. If once you have any money, either the problem, even if the problem should give you $1,000, and they told you that you can risk, they can tell you to risk that you can only risk 5% of this $1, or they can tell you can only risk 10% of this or something. So you take any amount that you're meant to risk, you now divide it by your accuracy. Sometimes if I have $100 to risk, I can ask myself that $1,000 to risk. I can ask myself, how many times can I go wrong before I will blow this account. Suppose I can divide this account to 10. So I can divide it to 20. It's not much, it can be 10. You can divide it to 20. You can divide it to $100 to 20. That means per trade, you are risking what? $5. So it's not possible for you, after you have a skill. Imagine that you have a skill. And you have something you want to use, and you have to have first. Is it not possible for you to have something at the back of your head with all the whole experience you have about yourself, the other feed of your life? Is it not possible for you to have something in the back of your head and you now lose 20 times in a row? Omit an answer me. Is it possible for you, knowing fully well you have something at the back of your head, you now lose in the market 20 times in a row? Like as I enter the market, you're losing, bang, bang, bang. Is it possible? Okay, maybe you don't want to answer, but it's fine.
No.
It is not possible. It is not possible. If you follow a system in your trading, it is going to favor you. You know that, okay, I have only $100 and you have already learned something. You have a skill. You don't must learn everything. Just learn something that works. And you now divide your capital into 20. That is for you to blow this money. You have to lose 20 times straight. Even if first time you enter the trade, you lost. Second time you enter the trade, you lost. Third time you enter the trade and you made back 3 of what you risk. That means you have recovered your first trade. You have recovered yours. Okay, maybe let me say this $100. I'm trying to rush this thing because I have 5 minutes more. This is $100. And you're risking $5 per trade. First time, you have a negative of $5. And that's your risk. Second time, you have a negative of $5. And the third time, you have a plus of what? $15, right? This was $5. You have, so out of that $50 now, $10 out of it has replaced what? The 2 loss that you have had consecutively. And you're now up with what? 105. You're now up with what? 105. Maybe the next trade you now enter is not a good trade. You now make another profit and you make another 15. And you make another $15. So you're up with you lost $5, $5. This is dollar sign. No? $5, $5. I have with $50. That means you're back with, that means your account has increased to $120. So this is how many people in trading make money. It's not that they know everything. You don't need to know everything. But you need to know all these kind of things, like how to scale up your accounts, how to break your account down in maths. You need to do maths before you start. Even though it's $20 you have, and that's what you want to use and trade. Maybe you're not even using Profem. Try to divide the $20 into maybe 10. You know, okay, that means you're risking $2 per trade, right? And even if you know yourself that, okay, even if you learn some, but before you do all this, at least learn something about trading for like 3 months, 2 months, or 3 months. At least you know that. Yeah, let us be realistic. Yeah, to learn something, at least give it 3 months. For some people, I know some of my students that they did well before 3 months, yeah. But let us just be realistic. 3 months. You learn that thing and you just have only $20 you have in your account. And you divide that $20 that per trade, you're going to be risking $2. You cannot just lose 10 trades in a row. If you know what you are doing, you can't. But sometimes anything can happen in the market. You can lose, fine. But you won't lose 10 trades in a row. So this idea, even if you are a trader right now, you are trading currently now, any amount you have that you're managing, put this thing in place and don't go against the rule. Have the rule in place that okay, I'm raising so and so money, yeah, so and so amount per trade, and be consistent with it. You see the way your account will start having momentum, having body. So that you can divide your capital. I don't know what the capital, maybe it's $50 you have. You can divide this into 15, into 12, into 20, into 10. Everything depends on your, maybe you have a 70% win rate. You can divide it into 10. Maybe you have a 50% win rate. Divide it into 20. Hmm? I'll be doing things like that, small, small. Before you know it, you scale up your accounts and you'll be profitable. To be a profitable trader is not hard. It is just you. How are you doing it? How are you doing it? That is the question. So I think that's all about the class. And everyone that's on the class, I really appreciate seeing you all here because I'm doing this thing for you all, not for myself, it's for you all. And the fact that you honor the invitation, I'm grateful. So that's about today's class.